really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. Freeway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Ball handed off. It tests the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And the defense sits back in his zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. The tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll run it to the right side. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. He's going to score in the pick six. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lagway. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try
try to make plays, to try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
They keep him guessing with a run. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Lagway. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's barely. He's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That's another big play by the senior quarterback.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Trying to find room. It's Durham. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The back's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play. And they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a deep shot to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. What a move, and he's free. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
But it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Barry. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. 2nd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's White. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
A play action, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. It's another deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's buried. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Lagway. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looks right for a quick completion. The Gators keep the football on the move.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So second down after the incompletion. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Leaning on the run game here. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They've protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this this offense, just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Berry. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Using his legs, it's Durham. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the